Start, what you guys are going to need is a very small 5-gallon fish tank, and you're going to want to use a rectangular one like this. I picked this one up at Petco for like $13, so they're not really that expensive. You're also going to need to have 2 pounds of granulated sugar, and you're going to need 5 liters of water, so you're going to need to be able to measure liters. So they usually sell these little 2-pound bags of sugar. They're very cheap. You could probably get it for $1 or $2. And obviously you guys will also need a laser and some laser safety glasses. So what you're going to do is you're going to use the entire 2-pound bag to fill up the bottom of the fish tank, break up any big clumps of sugar, and try to disperse it evenly so that it's all level. And then you guys are going to put in the 5 liters of water, but you're going to want to use maybe a folded piece of cardboard or something like that, because you want to get the water to hit the side of the tank so that it gently flows in and doesn't disturb the sugar too much. So you guys will see I have my container of water, and then I'm just using a folded piece of cardboard to get the water to hit the walls of the tank so that it gently flows in and kind of leaves the sugar where it is, because you want the sugar to stay in a layer like that on the bottom, and you want it to just kind of disperse into the water over time instead of just a rough mixing up of sugar and water. So once you put the 5 liters of water in, this is the tough part. You gotta wait 2 days, really. That's how long I wait. I mean, you'll be able to see it a little bit after a couple hours, but if you want the full effect that you see in this video, you're gonna want to wait at least 48 hours. And as you guys can see, because I added that water gently, I have that layer of sugar still on the bottom. That's gonna dissolve slowly over the 48 hours. And what this is called, this method, it's called a index of refraction. Basically, what's happening is the sugar at the bottom is slowly dissolving, causing different layers of sugar-water concentration, and that causes the light to act differently in these different layers, so you're going to get the effect that you see right here. It's really cool and really neat to try out, and this would make a really cool science project. Basically, the light is going through the lighter concentration areas and higher concentration areas at a bit different rates, so it kind of gives it a bending effect. Now, one very important part of this is that you want that water in the tank to stay perfectly still during that 48 hours. You don't want it to get shooken up on a tilty table or anything like that, because that will mess up those layers. So make sure you put it somewhere where it'll stay perfectly still and it won't get stirred up. Now I'm going to show you guys what this looks like with several different wavelengths of lasers, but it definitely works best with green lasers and blue lasers, 532 nanometers and 445 nanometers. Those are the brightest, the ones that you can see the best, and they have the best well-defined line. But anyways guys, that's pretty much all there is to this method.